We won't be needing that. I interrupt your regularly scheduled content to bring you one of my own recipes. Something super, super simple. It's the banana bread that's going to change your entire life. It's going to bring people back to your desk if you want them there. It's going to bring people back to your parties. It's going to get you more party invites. It's going to make you more friends. It is the best banana bread on the planet, and it's super, super simple. Let's get into it. Okay, so the ingredients for this recipe are, like I said, really, really simple. So I've got 4 overripe bananas here ready to mash, 1/3 cup of butter, 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. I've got 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 egg, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And if there's anything that you take from this entire recipe, I hope that it is this. This is my absolute secret weapon. This is what keeps people coming back, and I swear this is what changes the game of this banana bread. This is a greased and sugared loaf tin. So I like to use the Trader Joe's coconut oil spray for this, but you can really use any cooking spray or cooking oil. You spray down your pan with the cooking spray and then you dust it with sugar. This creates the most delicious, caramely, kind of crispy underside of your banana bread, and it changes the game. It changes the texture of it, changes the flavor profile. It is absolutely phenomenal, and I swear it changes everything. Okay, so first I'm gonna go ahead and just mash these up with a fork. They're already super, super soft, so I could probably do this with anything. And how ripe is too ripe? You know what I mean? Like, did they get to the point where they're completely black? Is it the moment you see a brown spot on it, you're ready to make it into banana bread? Like, what is your idea of too ripe or underripe? What's your ideal banana bread banana look like? Let me know down below in the comments. Because for me, it's like pretty freckled. I don't like to eat a banana after it's got brown spots on it, so I usually will see that and then I'll plan to make banana bread a few days later. Okay, so here's our smashed bananas. They're still a little bit chunky, and that's totally okay. I think that it gives it nice little pockets of deliciousness in your banana bread, but you can make it as soft or as chunky as you want, really. Just make sure you get it most of the way mashed up. Okay, so from this point, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get rid of my fork, and we're just gonna switch over to like a rubber spatula. I'm gonna add my melted butter and mix it in. That is pretty well incorporated, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my sugar. And then I'm going to add that teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to add my 1 egg. Then I'm going to add my 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then we're going to add in our flour. And fold this in. One really important thing with really any baked good is that you don't want to overmix it. So I like to fold it in, and by doing folding is something where you go around the outside of the bowl and then you kind of cut through the center, and then you continue to go around the outside, cut through the center, around the outside, cut through the center, around the outside, cut through the center. And then you just keep doing that. And this is a way of kind of like gently mixing everything in, but you do it very thoroughly. So you're not just smacking it around and beating it. And then you can kind of fold over your mixture as you go as well. Make sure you get all the flour off the outsides of the bowl. And then once you see that all of the flour is well mixed in, there's your batter completely ready to go. So I'm going to take my prepared loaf pan. This is just a standard size loaf pan. This was by Rachel Ray. And then we will dump this all in here. It smells so phenomenal. And then I just like to kind of go around and just smooth everything out and level it so that I don't have any weird shapes or weird bumps, because since it's such a thick batter, it won't necessarily level out on its own like a regular cake would. So I just take it around. And we are ready to go into the oven. So this goes into a 350-degree oven for between 50 and 55 minutes. It really depends on your oven. So my oven runs a little bit hot, so I'm gonna check on it at about 50 minutes and see where we're at. If you stick a toothpick in it and it comes out clean, you're good to go. We'll see you back when we're all baked. Okay, we are out of the oven. And you can see that like crispy little edge here from that sugared pan. I'm telling you, it is the best thing in the entire world. Okay, let's cut a little piece off. And it is still really hot, so it's gonna kind of fall apart when you take a piece, but it looks so good. Looks so moist and delicious. Just as a side note, if you really, really want to, you're more than welcome to add things to this. You can add nuts, you can add chocolate chips, you can add pretty much whatever you want. I am a banana bread purist, and I think that it is amazing in its standard form, especially this one. I think it doesn't need anything else. I have put chocolate chips in it in the past at the request of other people, and I honestly feel like it's not quite as good as by itself. All right, let's give it a try. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so moist, it's nice and warm. I love it best like fresh out of the oven when it's nice and warm still. That outer crust is so delicious and crispy. It gives kind of like a caramely taste to it. It's just so good. It's like one of the most simple things in the world, and you're using something that you were probably gonna throw out anyway and turned it into something really fantastic. I definitely recommend making this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. I really appreciate you being here for this. Let me know how it goes if you decide to bake it yourself in the comments. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.